in front of the treehouse. I just wanted to first thank you for giving 1 week every couple months to teach here in the treehouse. You have no idea the impact this makes on the kids. Noah comes home every week and I ask him about what went on, and he tells me stories of what he learned about God's Word, and I just want to thank you all personally for doing that. We're switching curriculum, so I just wanted to give you all a heads up, and that's what this video is going to do, just give you an idea of how to work through the new curriculum on your next morning of Treehouse. When you come into the Treehouse, you see we are now involved in Christmas. That's right, Christmas for the next 7 weeks. We'll be dealing with curriculum called Professor Playtime's Christmas Shop of Wonders. This week we're on lesson 2, so just make sure you know which lesson you're on. As you enter the room though, you'll notice now everything is laid out for you just like it normally has been the last few weeks. But you'll have a sheet that looks just like this one that'll tell you the order to go in with kind of things shortened up. I'm going to go over in detail the activities that you'll go through most weeks. Some will be different and some are the same, and just make sure you're comfortable with how to do those. The first activity you'll see each week is something that's called Make a Match. Basically, you'll see these papers that are up here thrown all over the room. And the object is, you will give each child one of these pieces of paper right here when they come in, and they will basically try and find these pieces that are spread all over the room. You won't do that. That'll be already done for you. These pieces will be all over. And when you hand the child this sheet, they try and find one of each object that's on their sheet and glue it in to that spot. And that's just how they get the day going, a little activity. It's called Make a Match. That's the first thing they'll do each week when they come in. The next segment is on the DVD. It says Welcome and Intro. So basically, since we're on lesson 2, we hit lesson 2 on the DVD player. And as you can see, it's going to kind of tell you what to do next. You just hit, it says press play to begin the introduction video. And that's the next thing that's listed on our page. So we just hit play and it'll start the introduction video. So this will happen. I have it turned down a little just so I can talk over it. But basically these guys will be in there every week. They'll introduce what's going on. And as you get to the end of each lesson, you'll notice that it tells you what to do next. Then it'll say, stand up, press play to continue the song, which is the welcome song. So you can do that. So then they can sing a little welcome song, have them stand up and sing. See, and then we go to the next thing. As you get to the end of these, though, it'll say opening classroom activity. As you're letting it play, it'll just stop. And when it says opening classroom activity, you do the opening classroom activity. So let's go see what that is. The opening activity is a ball pass. So whatever supplies you'll need for that activity will be right here. This week it's a ball pass. It's a game where they throw the ball back and forth as they repeat things and say some kind words to one another, because we're learning about being encouraging this week. So here's all the supplies you'll need. It'll be right here for that activity. After that, you go back to the DVD to introduce the main points. Then you'll go over to the DVD player, hit play. So then it'll go through the main point. Then they'll have a main point activity. This week it's kind or not kind. And so we'll go over here, and on the next table you'll see kind or not kind. There's everything you need for the activity is right there. This one basically has some words, and it'll say are those kind words or not kind words. Then the next part, it says DVD, skit, and Bible story. This is the longest part. This is when they'll look back to the DVD player and they'll actually go over the skit and the Bible story. I'm not going to play one for you, but you get it. You go back to the DVD player, play those. Then after that is an important part. It'll have optional offering. It'll say offering on the DVD player, but we don't take the offering in here. But it does have a song. It might be a great time to get the kids up, active, and moving again. So you can get up and let them sing another song. It's all fast-paced Christmas songs for this one. Then it'll say Bible story review activity. Now, every week there's going to be these 4 bags, and there's a picture in each one. And basically when you pull the picture out, kind of like this, it's going to tell you, it's going to have a picture of that they saw in the story, and then y'all just kind of go over what they learned on that part. It's really just a way to review the story. I'll have those in order from front to back. So the first one is in the first bag, and then they go from there. You can have the kids come pick them out and do that. Then you go back to the DVD. It has a little review section on the DVD. After that, they have this Let's Decorate. Now this is a Christmas ornament that they make every single week. This is what you send home. It's equivalent to like that little sheet that you used to send home at the end of Treehouse. This is it now. It's got something for the family to do, a family activity, as you can see. But it also, up here, that's a Christmas ornament that they make. It'd be great because basically at the end of this, all of it, they'll have 8 ornaments on the tree. And on Christmas morning, you could go back and ask your child what they learned about the life of Christ these past couple months. And on Christmas morning, they can go over the ornaments and tell you what they learned. I think this is a really cool way to do that. So basically, you send this home, they color it in class, but they put it together at home. So that's something that they do. Then you go, after that, after the Let's Decorate, then they do a closing class activity. So this one's a little different every week. This week it's called What Kind Words, and this is yet another thing that drives home whatever they learned. And then as a time killer, kind of in the end, you will always have musical actions, which are these things that are put on the ground around a musical chairs game. The instructions are in there, but you may or may not get to that. I'll be shocked if you get to that every week. Some weeks you may, and some weeks you may not. But as you come in, remember all of your supplies are going to be over on these tables right here. Use the DVD player to go through things. You might want to, since your first time using the DVD player with this, you might want to come a little early and run through the DVD just to make sure you're comfortable with how it works. Thank you all for everything you do. I appreciate you. Hopefully this training video helped. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me at 617-3181, or you can email me at edixon@concordbaptist.com. I appreciate everything y'all do. Enjoy your start of the Christmas holidays in the Treehouse. Have a good one.